Good morning to you and a happy Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your forecast. For some spots, it's actually pretty foggy out there to kick things off. On this Wednesday, we actually have a lot of fog in place for our friends in Snohomish County and Everett. You see visibility is quite low at this time. This is going to mix out, going to lift as we start to warm things up for today, but kicking things off with a good bit of low cloud cover. Today, we are tracking the potential for mountain showers and some thunderstorms. It likely won't be as intense as the last couple of days, but definitely still the chance for that nonetheless. Sun breaks with highs in the 70s for the next couple of days, and if you want some rain, it's coming over the weekend. It looks like for now on Sunday. You see increasing showers on Sunday. Saturday is actually going to be quite lovely. We'll have highs in the mid 70s, maybe a couple of upper 70s out there, but until then, lower 70s, lower and mid 70s as you see. But morning clouds, afternoon sun. Next week, temperatures are back down to the lower 70s as well, and we'll kick things off with morning clouds once again. So let's dive right into it. You see that little spin just south of Yakima. We have that upper low still over the area, and that's rotating some showers, some moisture over the area, and that's why we have that potential once again, enough instability in place to see some thunderstorms over the mountains. It's really the Cascade crest, but you see it's a little tiny bit of a spin, and over the last couple of hours, especially now that we're getting closer to sunrise and beyond, losing its steam as it crosses 97, heads closer to the southern Cascades in Washington. So that's not really a threat right now. Let's talk about the fire weather forecast for the Washington Cascades. What's helping us in the long term, or I should say the short term, cooler temperatures and higher humidity, relative humidity. So that should help a little bit. Fewer thunderstorms and lightning strikes, though we still have that potential, as well as shorter daylight as well. Here's a look at the thunderstorm outlook for our Wednesday. You see that light green? Those are the spots that could see an isolated thunderstorm. Now, I know it includes Puget Sound, at least the I-5 corridor. That threat is low, but not zero. If we get one of these thunderstorms popping up over the Cascades, could try and creep into the foothills and maybe a little more to the west. But for now, that threat is very, very low. This is also another product from the Storm Prediction Center. They do severe weather outlooks and fire weather outlooks, and they're saying there is that very small chance that we get an isolated dry thunderstorm as well for areas shaded in that brown tan color. And that's over the Cascade crest and points to the east, which is not a good thing by any means, because we well know by now we had all of that lightning over the weekend, the last couple of days, and it sparked more wildfires. So still looking like we have that potential, especially over the next couple of days. It is wildfire season. We just don't need any more because we have over 15 fires burning in the state, or 14, 15, starting to lose count there. That's per DNR. Here's a look around Washington this morning. Beautiful view atop Hurricane Ridge, even Paradise as well. You see that we have a little bit of smoke haze as you see it. I know it's a little hard to make out, but it's there. The coast just socked in under the marine clouds. Same for the Squim area. You see the new Dungeness Lighthouse. Here's a view atop our King 5 studios and a beautiful view of Soto, and looking toward the north, you see Lumen Field and then just downtown in general. We're not seeing any major visibility issues at the moment, but we could see a little bit of low cloud cover, maybe a little bit of fog over the next couple of hours. But once again, that is going to lift, mix out, and then we're in store for a mostly sunny day, maybe a little bit of smoke haze aloft. But the onshore winds have been helping us overall. High temperatures around the area. You see low and mid 70s for Puget Sound, around 75, 76 for Tacoma, and then up toward the north, upper 60s, lower 70s, and then the coast in the mid 60s. Air quality today overall should be in that good range, except for areas closer to our wildfires, and you see that air quality alert. That also includes Wenatchee. that is in effect until further notice. This is where we could have some low air quality at times. Here's a look at the near surface conditions for smoke. The light blue, that's indicating some very light wildfire smoke, some haze at the surface, but the majority of it and the most dense wildfire smoke obviously will be closer to the fires and then over eastern Washington. But even then, we're not expecting anything major, not at the surface, maybe a little bit of haze aloft, but we're not anticipating any major issues over the next couple of days. And in fact, closer to the weekend, we get a stronger push of onshore winds, and that should help us in the long run, especially heading into the weekend. Here's a look at your morning temperature. So overnight lows into Thursday morning, so comfy cool in the mid 50s. Where we should be this time of year is about 55. So for Seattle, around 57, so very close to that. Warming up into the 60s and lower 70s, though tomorrow likely going to be partly sunny, so could be a couple of degrees cooler. And then closer to the coast in the low and mid 60s with air quality once again expected to be on that good range, maybe some moderate drops here and there. Let's walk through the Futurecast together because again, we have that potential for a couple of mountain thunderstorms this afternoon. You see how it bubbles up, very spotty in nature, but still there's that threat for some lightning. So that will be something to watch out for, and especially with all the dry fuels we have in place, even with a quick soaking rain, as you saw over the last couple of days up in the mountains, could still spark new fires. But once we lose that daytime heating, that instability or that fuel for thunderstorms to develop, they will come to an end. By Thursday morning, low clouds, maybe a little bit of drizzle because we have those low clouds in place, if not fog. This is around lunchtime on Thursday, so it may be a little difficult for these low clouds or fog to mix out and lift. So most of our day could be partly sunny for Puget Sound. Then we turn the page into Friday. Once again, some morning clouds or fog slowly tapering to sunshine into the afternoon. The weekend forecast calls for highs in the 70s for Puget Sound. You see increasing showers on Sunday. Same for the coastal areas, going to be mild on Saturday, but some morning showers may be tapering off into the back half of the day. If you're camping this weekend, Saturday looks okay, maybe a little smoky for some spots aloft, but then Sunday, that's when we'll have increasing showers. Let's talk about that. This is a look at the Futurecast, the European model, zooming it out for you. We don't have the high resolution modeling just yet, and once we do, that will help us pinpoint how much rain we're going to get and the exact timing. But until then, we'll hold mostly dry conditions. For our Saturday, you see that band of showers off the coast, and it slowly approaches the area as we head into Sunday. So increasing rain, you see that there into Monday as well. Some of this rain could linger into our Monday, but we need it, and it doesn't look like this is going to be a big rain event. But at this point, as you well know, we will take anything we can get. On average, less than 1/4 of an inch for Puget Sound, more than likely less than an inch likely up in the mountains, and same for the coast, less than about 1/2 of an inch. And that's over the span of the next 7 days. So the best chance will come Sunday, and then fewer showers on Monday, so decreasing showers. But this is just a friendly reminder that we're only about, 2 weeks away from the start of fall. Looking beyond the 7-day forecast, as you see, temperatures look to be in the 70s, so I'm not seeing any widespread 80s for the foreseeable future. Now, later this week or Saturday, some of us may come close to that, but I'm talking widespread 80s, a heat wave, stuff like that. We're not expecting anything like that, at least not for now. So of course, we'll always keep you posted on air and online, King 5 Plus, as well as king5.com, the free King 5 app. You can always find the latest there as we track the potential for those mountain thunder showers, as well as the air quality and then the fires. So take it easy. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday and a great rest of your work week.